Hello students, all the students of BA Part 2nd year are welcome here in the class of English Literature. Myself Divya Kumari Meena, and today we are going to study about the poem The Solitary Reaper. The poem The Solitary Reaper is written by William Wordsworth, who is a romantic poet. This poem was written in 1807. We have already discussed about the first two stanzas of the poem. So now let us begin with the third stanza. In this poem, the poet describes about the beauty of the song which was sung by a girl who is all alone, singing and cutting the crop on the hills. And the poet found his music very melodious. He compares her music with the nightingale and cuckoo bird, but he found that her music is much more soothing and charming and melodious than the song of nightingale and cuckoo bird. So now let us begin with the third stanza. Will no one tell me what she sings? Perhaps the plaintive numbers flow for old, unhappy, far-off things and battles long ago. Or is it some more humble lay, familiar matter of today? Some natural sorrow, loss, or pain that has been and may be again. So in the third stanza, the poet is unable to understand the meaning of the song of that girl, as she is singing the song in a different dialect. So he asks, here is a rhetoric question. Rhetoric question means the answer is involved in a rhetoric question. This is the method to give emphasis on the idea. So he says that, will no one tell me what she sings? He asks whether here is anyone who is able to understand the meaning of the song which is sung by that alone, single, yon, solitary reaper, what she is singing about. So he asks, is here anyone who will make him understand about the meaning of her song? And he estimates here that perhaps the plaintive numbers flow for old, unhappy, far-off things and battles long ago. And he thinks that it may be about the plaintive numbers. Plaintive means mournful, sorrowful, painful. It may be about any bad incident, about old unhappy things. It may be about the battle. It may be about the loss of any near and dear person. Or it is some more humble lay, or it may be possible that it is a very simple poem, familiar of today. It may be about the day-to-day matter. Some natural sorrow, loss or pain. It may be about any natural loss, pain and sorrow that has been happened or that may happen again. So he tries to estimate about the meaning of that song which is sung by that girl. Whatever the theme, the maiden sang, as if her song could have no ending. I saw her singing at her work, and over the sickle bending. I listened, motionless and still, and as I mounted up the hill, the music in my heart I bore, long after it was heard no more. So in the last stanza of the poem, the poet is not thinking anymore about the theme of the poem, what she is singing about. He says, whatever the theme, he says that it doesn't matter that what is the theme of her song, what she is singing about. The maiden sang, which is sung by that maiden means girl, as if her song could have no ending. It seems that it will never end. It is that much melodious and continuous, and it has filled the whole valley with the melody. So it seems as it will never stop. It will never end. I saw her singing at her work. The poet reminds about that musical song that he saw her when she was singing that song while doing her work, and over the sickle bending, and she was engaged in cutting her crops with the sickle. So she was bending over the crop. I listened, motionless and still. And poet says that he listened that melodious song, motionless and still. He was very calm, and he was that much attracted by that song that he forgot about everything. So he became motionless and still. And as I mounted up the hill, and when he decided to go away from there, as he feel that the song will never end, so he went away from there. The music in my heart I bore. He brought the music in his heart. He carried that melody in his heart with him. Long after it was heard no more. When he went away from that girl and he couldn't listen that music, but still there were memories about that song, about that melody of that song, because he was very much touched by that song. He was very much attached, attracted, and as he was very much enchanted by that song, by that music, so he carried that music in his heart. So this is all about the poem, The Solitary Reaper. As the title suggests, the solitary reaper. So the poem is about the girl who is singing a sorrowful, mournful, painful song all alone while she is doing the work of reaping.